change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they gotta let your crypto king showing you how to invest to live your dreams. So for those of you who wanna make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo.
What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? We are live with the Crypto Kings this Thursday. Man, what a bullish few days it's been. It's been crazy, B-Roots. Everyone was scared. The market's going to be bloody on Valentine's Day, the CPI. But nah, man, we took a little tiny, very, very tiny correction. And, man, that thing just went new all-time high for 2023 on Bitcoin. Let's go, baby. This is just the beginning. But before we talk about that, B-Roots, how you feeling, my man?
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, the one that was right again and again and again and again. And every now and then I'm wrong. So, I might have a wrong tweet out there. But for the most part, the probabilities does say that your boy Moon King B-Roots is right again, just like I said. So how's it going? With another week of, we're going to call this shill tube. Oh, shill tube. Get the shills, get the coins out there. Let me hear you guys talk. Joey Hickson, what's up? Kingdom out there. Pineapple Steph, I see you. I see you. Buffo on the beat. I see y'all.
Crypto Mama.
Mama.
Hey. Steph, let's go. Oh, Bitcoin, $10.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I still got my old Bitcoin bag.
Hellness, what's up, man? What's up? How's it going? We got the chat lively today. Everybody's feeling good. Guys, if you love the Crypto King Show, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Smash that like button, guys. Let's push this up in the algorithm because B-Roots is going to drop some alpha. If you guys are checking and you're following along with the, 10, 12 coins to 2 million challenge, you can see some of them that I invested. I got lucky. I invested in the top performer, which was Ben. That thing is doing X's, baby. X's. What's has a 15X since we invested on an AMA? So, guys, it is good to continue. We look for micro caps. Yeah, we're looking for 1,000X micro cap for sure. But if we can get 100, a 500, and maybe even 1,000X on a layer one or something more, we gotta spread it out. We gotta dust it here and there. Obviously, I do take higher. I A-parter in these, more prominent coins that aren't meme coins that have real utility, layer ones and sort. But man, we got a good one today. It's a banger, and we're going to talk about that. But before we do, B-Roots, let's see some TA on the markets. What are we looking for? I know we talked about 25Ks coming up. That is a number we need to break through, and then we'll be off to 30K. We might get rejected there, but what's your thoughts? And if you want to pull up a chart and just kind of break it down, go ahead.
Easy. Share screen here. Bam and bam.
You got that B-Roots vibe. Build the pipeline constantly. There you go. Pineapple Steph in the house.
You gonna let me share the screen?
In here, baby. Sorry. I was just checking out these comments, man.
All right. So just as I said, this has not moved one bit from the last time we talked about this. I told you about the prices when we're above the weekly 300-week moving average. This is bullish. When we go below it, it's not going to be long before it goes and breaks out. Last time we broke off of it was in 2020. What happened after that? Each candle is a week. These are the bears. Oh, we're going back down. Are you sure? Here are the bears. Oh, we're going back down. Are you sure? Here are the bears. Oh, we're going back down. Boom. No, it's not time yet. We're going back down. That's the end of the bull run. Now they're bullish. Same here. We went up. What did I tell you, everybody? Every time you get close to a line, there's going to be a rejection. It's that simple. It went up. I guarantee you, if you talk to your local crypto Twitter bear on Twitter, I guarantee you they're telling you, oh, CPI, Valentine's Day massacre. Oh, we're going lower prices. 13.7's coming. Whoop. And we've hit the line. Now we could possibly get a rejection here and just kind of flag out and play with this area and then go up to the next one. Guess what? Those same bears that we're talking back here, when we go, when it gets to this level, they're going to say, that was it. And we can come down to here and use this as support. Maybe it might break down a little bit, but goes back up, just similar to what we did with the 300-week moving average. I told you, once we get past here, this is nothing but space. Look how many lines are traded. Remember I counted all the lines that one week? There's nothing here. This is all air. From here to here is going to be easy. Quick, fast. 30K. Bam, just like that. 5 more K. Here to here, a little bit more resistance. You're definitely going to see a little bit more resistance. Here to here, whoo, a lot of resistance. This is where the bears are going to be the loudest. Here's the difference. 42K. 35K, and they were talking trash all the way down here at 15K. Meanwhile, we're killing it. I also said there's a good chance we could create a inverse head and shoulders that could last all the way out till June. I'm repeating myself, and it's showing. So maybe we don't get it past here. Maybe we do this. Like I said, go up here, get rejected, kind of squiggle around here. There's the head. There's the other shoulder. We go up. Maybe we get ejected down here and screw around here till June. June. I'm not being too bullish. I'm just saying we go sideways till June. And what does that show? That shows this. Head and shoulders patterns. But bam. Bam.
Can you zoom in on that, Viru?
Yeah, I'll zoom in here once
Okay.
I create this here. Bam. And I'm doing this live, so it's not going to be perfect.
I mean, we got Bitcoin sitting right now at 24,791.
This is what you could see.
We got a crucial number coming up.
This is June, August. These are weekly candles. This is an inverse head and shoulders. So you're bears. The people that are so bearish, we're going to 13.7. We're going to 10K. We're going to this number. We're going to this number. They're going to say that. They're going to be talking this whole time. And what am I going to say? Okay. All right. What's the big protection? This line right here, what I've been talking about for 2 years. The 300-week moving average. Follow the 300-week moving average. And maybe it just meets it over here over time. Hits off of it, which is 20,005. See you later. What would be the target of this from there? Bam. To bam. Watch how this plays out. Oh! Wow. Is there another line right there? It's funny how TA works. So there it is, peeps. If it were me, I'd be playing this. No, I'm not going to say if it were me. What I'm doing, I'm playing as if this is going to play out because the chances are a lot higher. Targets, everything meets exactly for an inverse head and shoulders to where it goes. I said this 2 weeks ago. All the bears are talking different because they're looking at CPI, they're looking at the news, they're listening to all the drama, and they want to be right so bad. Every correction, they'll come and tweet at me. But I'll just sit there and be like, come on, dude. Nothing goes up forever. Nothing goes down forever. That's simple.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is the number right there? The line that we are approaching, is that 25K? Can you give us
25K, 25K.
On the dot.
On the dot. Literally, look. There's a little red line there. Like, this is no different than what I've wrote. I literally talked about this 2 weeks. You can bring it up and see these lines. I haven't moved anything.
So we are really getting very close to that number. We are literally $200 away from that 25K. So the next few days, or it could be even today, is going to be interesting. If we blow past that, what do we need to?
The next few weeks, because it might not. If it blows past it, this is a very bullish inverse head and shoulders. It's short. That means it's not giving you a chance. If it's like this, bro, like all bears are going to be ripped hard and fast. I don't think this would happen. I do think you'll see some pushback on it. It would be safe. I would like to see some pushback on it. I want to see this actually play out to about May, June, kind of come here and just kind of chill out a little bit, scare people a little bit. Let the bears feel comfortable in their short positions. Let them feel like, yeah. Maybe it dips down a little bit here, a little bit. And they're like, oh, this is it. And then boom, it just takes off and hits the target. And that target, what you do is you take the bottom of the head and you literally do it the trend line of the shoulder. As you can see, there's a trend line right here. Trend line in the shoulder, and you take that distance and you measure it at the shoulder, and it's literally at this line that I presented to a long time ago. 35,000 would be the target for that. It doesn't have to happen right away. It doesn't have to happen tomorrow. But in the meantime, when things are going sideways, going back and forth like this, what runs? Altcoins. Meme coins. Why? Because it's not going to break down. It's not going to break up. ETH is staying very flat, which means because ETH is staying flat, Bitcoin is staying flat, these altcoins can go up and you can make more ETH. And when you make more ETH, when ETH goes up, then your multiplier is even higher and crazier. So this is how the crypto game is played, and you only hear the truth in the alpha here on Shill Tank. Shill Tank and Shill 2. Everybody else is just telling you news that regurgitated from somewhere else. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, it's very toxic too to just continue listening to the news. It's always doom and gloom. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this world, but it's like at the same time, there's nothing new under the sun. It just keeps going through over and over. Kingdoms rise, corruption happens, then they fall. I mean, it's a cycle. And that brings me to my next point, because the markets are a cycle, a continuous cycle. When things are low, when things are bad, it's the worst ever. We've never seen this before. We're going to go to zero. Everything's going to collapse. This is the worst thing we've ever seen in the history, but it's not, because it's a continual cycle. And then when things get bullish and things get super inflated, everybody's making money, everyone's happy. This is never going to end. Everyone's on top of the world. We can buy a bunch of stuff. We're going to continue making this money. And then bam. So it's like, tell us about the crypto cycles in general. What can we look at? Where are we at right now in the market cycle? I know you say it's around 4 years. So talk to us a little bit about that, and tell us where we're at and what we can just be looking for.
So right here are cycles. Every candle, as you can see, is 6 months. I'm going to go all the way back to back when I got in. I actually got in during the bear market. My first Bitcoin was about right here. So here's the cycle up. So as you can see, from 2012 to 2013 is a bull market. It's about 1.5 years of a bull market. It can approach 2 years. As you can see, the market down is 1 year to 1.5 years. So you should see 2 to 3 candles. After that, it makes its way up. So we're 4-year cycles in the Bitcoin halvings. So the next halving is 2024, and you probably see about 1 year to 1.5 years up. But in the meantime, it's making its way up from the bear market. The problem is people look at this.
Do you want to share that screen?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was sharing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's share a screen there. Okay. So let me start off. So we're going back to 2012. And these are 6-month candles. Each candle is 6 months. So it really breaks it down and shows you what the actual cycles are. Each cycle down, you should see no more than 3 candles. because after that, a year and a half to 2 years, you're looking at pretty much, you're getting close to this next halving. So people start speculating on the halving. So as you go up, this was the bull market. You come down. This is about where I got in the crypto, right here when I first got into crypto. It comes down 6 months from here, 6 months from here, 6 months from here.
You got Rekt?
Well, I mean, if you call me, consider me buying Bitcoin at $400, $300 getting wrecked. Yeah, I guess you could say that. It went down, but I didn't have that much money. I didn't put that much money.
Yeah. No, I know. It's just funny. That's how it starts, right? You buy green candles. Keep going.
So right here, everyone's still bearish. This is still bearish. Why? Because majority of people still lost. So you had this month to sell, this month to sell, this month to sell, this month to sell, and you're about to get wrecked. A year and a half. Then you usually see about 2 to 3 years up. So 15, 2016, 2017. There you go. 2018, once again, 2 to 3 candles. Bam, bam. Look at that. And then we start making our way up. So we went up. We went up. We kind of went down, but we didn't really go down because we didn't create a lower low. It got bought back up and said, let's go. This was the Rona dip. Up, 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 up. So people said this was a elongated, a very short bull market. No, it wasn't. Look at these candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, top. 2 down. Up, up. Basically the bull market. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, top. And then we go down. 1, 2. Oh. Hey, bears. Does CPI matter based off of all this? 1, 2, boom. Time to go up. 1, 2, boom. Time to go up. As you can see from here, we had a 1, 2, 3. Time to go up. So the worst case scenario, the absolutely worst case scenario, you get a 1, 2, 3. But guess what? From the last 6 months, we're literally right where we just canceled out our last 6 months of gains, or our last 6 months of bears. They're about to get wrecked. This candle right here started July of 2022. We're now in February 16th, and we literally just wiped it all out with the green candle. So cycles, look at the patterns. It's literally just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6. I always say 2025, 2026 is time to start looking and getting out. Why? Boom, 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 boom. And then time to go down again. Another cycle. It's the same stuff. So just the way people act on Twitter, just the way people react, it's cyclical. Because all the people that got in at the top, they're going to complain and cry at the bottom. And then those who are smart enough to learn the game goes back up again and win. And then if you learn, I hope you learned your lesson from the last bear market, which a lot of people this year, this bull bear market, don't seem to have learned yet. They're still toxic. They're still gossiping. They're still crying. They're not going to make it, man. Not going to make it.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's just like, I don't know if it's new people or if they just forgot what the last cycle was like. So it just, it's crazy. Like when things go up, everyone's all positive, building communities. And then some projects start to go down and you just have people attacking. So it goes in cycles with people too. So it's kind of funny, but
well, it's getting worse with the people. I think it's because crypto Twitter kind of took over, and for Twitter, for crypto, and the Spaces calls came out, so everyone can voice their opinion now instead of just typing their opinion. But still, majority of these people live behind avatars. Like yesterday, somebody was calling me out with a gorilla as their avatar. And then I started debating them, and I go, I'm literally debating a freaking gorilla on Twitter. I've never seen the guy's face, don't know his real name, and I'm literally debating a freaking gorilla.
The funny part,
joke.
The funny part is, you know how you spot a troll? They will be following more people than follow them. I've noticed that everyone that hates follows 3,000 people and they got 100 followers. So keep your eye out for that. Big shout out to Joey Hickson for the $99 donation. We do say if you do donate more than $50 or $100, we will bring up the chart. So Joey, Kingdom is pumping right now. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's get a little TA on it and just talk about that real quick. Shout out to Joey. We see you grinding, man. We see you working through everything, man. And it's cool that you guys, I saw the donation they just gave away to the people and the victims that were affected in Turkey. Big shout out to you, Joey, for doing that. Just doing a good thing with your platform, trying to get back to the community, and just need that pump for people to come in. When you guys hit those prize points, I know you're going to be having a happy community with Rolexes and giving away the Tesla truck now. Let me go ahead and bring this chart up.
Oh, I already had it up, but go ahead. You can bring it up.
Oh, no, you got it. Yeah. I just wanted to bring your chart.
Am I sharing screen? Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
All right. So this right here, I've got the fib retracement levels up already. So these are good, technical locations we got to watch out for. So we're in a lot of air right now. As you can see, this is Wing out. It tried to W out last time. It did get rejected from a major area, but right now it's doing the exact same thing. So it washed out all these people, and now it's coming back in its area. So this right here, this 3-3 is going to be an area to look out for. And then I feel that once 4-3 is taken out, it's go time because it already got denied once, and now it's ready for round 2 to go in. Another good thing to kind of clean this chart up here that I see.
Can you zoom in a little?
Man, how much I gotta zoom in here? Hold on.
It's weird. Like I think, do you have a mouse or there we go.
Do you see that?
Yeah, that's much better.
All right. So this is what I see when I first see this.
So just for the audience.
Instantly my eyes went right to this. And usually this is one of two things. It'll scare a lot of people in crypto because what it's called is a descending triangle. But let me show you something here. It tried to break it twice. So the descending triangle shows you that the highs are getting lower. So what people are doing is they're taking profit at lower prices because they feel like this is their last chance to get out. Usually, when it breaks down, the target, just like how I did that inverse head and shoulders, you take this level and you go here. That's basically zero, death, dead, gone, goodbye, it's over. It's not doing that. It tried to do it here. It said, nope, we're going up, we're going out of it. And then it got declined and tried to break the descending triangle to death again. Right now, we're saying, nope, we're going back out of it. This level here or wherever you meet this trend line is where people are going to try to get out of it. What you want to see is a nice burst out of this trend line, a retest of the trend line, and then break out again. When you do that, that's basically saying people sold off, but there's less sellers. And once you bounce off of that, game over. So yes, it is pumping. It is Wing its way out again. But here's the difference. It doesn't have to get up this high to be bullish. All it has to do is get up this high, and then you'll see some work.
Absolutely.
So, Kingdom's looking good to bust out. It's a good time to bust out right now. So
they have some big buyback and burns coming very soon. I like what PulseChain said. Everybody is new and they see everyone acting like buttheads, so they follow suit. Too many followers, not enough leaders. I couldn't agree more. And we got a donation from $1 shill. Check out free Hocus Pocus sacrifice from Wiz. We did see that, guys, and it actually is going to bring us into our next topic. Wiz has been one of the first projects that I see that's really geared toward PulseChain, and they have a sacrifice. Check them out, guys. Basically, thank you for the donation, 23 euros. B-Roots, I have taken my first position in Hex. I'm bullish on PulseChain. You know this. I know you have preached to me. Like, it took me a while to grasp the concept of this free airdrop, what PulseChain is, but from watching Richard Hart, hearing him talk, and not even that, just seeing the community that is built. I've been to 2 Hex parties, one in Vegas. Actually, both of them, I think, were in Vegas. And just got to hang out with the community, see the vibe. And it was just, it's attractive, man. These guys have built, this community is built. Obviously, some people don't like Richard Hart's, his antics, his marketing style, but people also don't like your marketing style, some people. But guess what? They talk about you. They talk about Richard Hart, and that brings more eyes on the project. And now we have PulseChain coming around the corner, which I believe, I put an update video, got a lot of views, like almost 2,000. And people are ready for PulseChain, man. The time is near. I know you're ready. You feel like it's happening very soon. And just talk about when PulseChain is released, man, Hex is going to pump. Like, Hex.
I think Hex is going to pump into the speculation of PulseChain. Man, I'm doing a lot of chart work today. But it's actually alpha. It's very, like, it gives you a visual to what I'm saying, so you just don't think I'm just talking out my ass. So,
well, it just shows, like, a lot of people will just guess and stuff like this, like,
yeah,
you know, and they'll look, and there's other ways besides the chart, you know, check out the sentiment, the TG, these sort of things. You know, obviously, if there's some news coming, stuff like that, but the charts tell the tale.
Very bullish chart, very, 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 very bullish chart. I'm gonna go to weekly so we can kind of come on. There we go. So we can really break down what I'm talking about. Richard Hart announced PulseChain right here. Oh, it's probably like right here, right here. This is all PulseChain news. We had the sacrifice right here. It's sold off, flagged out. Sacrifice was over. Everyone thought PulseChain was coming out. And then delays started. And then more delays. And then more delays. And more delays. And more delays. Now, V3 is the test net. When V3 is out, in my opinion, what you saw the speculation of this PulseChain, I think you see another version of it. Once again, crypto is cyclical. The way people think is cyclical. That's all markets are, is a bunch of buys and sells. This isn't changing. Actually, there's more people here than there is here that know about PulseChain. Hear me out. 41,000 people sacrificed for PulseChain that know about it. When the sacrifice for PulseX came out, right here, guess what? over 140,000 wallets. So that's from here to here, the difference of people that knew about it. What do you think the difference of people from here to here is? A drastic amount of people, new people that came into crypto, new people who understand, new people that's like, oh, maybe Richard Hart does know what he's talking about. Maybe he was quote unquote right. Maybe he was this and that. Maybe he was this and that. When that V3 comes out, and the V3 is a test net, and when V3 comes out, all you need is a couple weeks because it's already been being worked on. All you need is a couple weeks, a month, at tops, maybe 2 of testing, and then the beast gets released. That speculation, I expect to see something like this. So where are your possibilities? No different than anything else. There's a line right there. We've already touched it. There's a line right here at 9 cents, probably 9-10 cents. You can probably bring that up a little bit. Yeah, 10 cents. There's a line right here at 18 cents. There's lines up here at 24 cents. So look at this. These are the lines they're going to touch, and we're going to go later. I'm like, well, I told you so. There's a line right here. I'll say that right there at 27 cents. And there's a line, I would say, that's small, but I don't think that's really that. I wouldn't even count that one. I would say this right here is a major one right here. 30 cents. We get past here, it's going to be game time. But right now, it's sitting at 5.5 cents. A double, quadruple your money, 5x your money. About here, 6x, 7x your money on something that has a lot of liquidity. So people put big money because they think they're ready for their copies of Hex. So PulseChain is ready, in my opinion. I just think it's a matter of time, and the price action is showing it. You see how small these candles are and see how big these candles are? Wait till V3 comes out. Be like, boom, 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 boom. So, yes, PulseChain's near. The price action is showing it. I'm bullish on PulseChain. There is no layer ones that really have come out that are like, really look out for it. We haven't heard it. Usually we do. Maybe PulseChain is the only one, the big layer one that's just come out and just goes crazy. Every bull market we have one. Solana was the last one. Avalanche was the last one. So Solana and Avalanche. Outside of that, you're very limited. So get ready.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a big community. Shout out to Amir Kamal for the 42 British pound donation. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. It just shows too, B-Roots, like I did the video, and it just shows like the wallets. Like there's not tons, like the most of the people that sacrifice into PulseChain is smaller wallets. Like it's it was around what, $1,000 or less. Mm-hmm. Most of it is there. There are a few whales, but there's not a ton of whales in that are just going to gatekeep, control it. Kind of like Ethereum. And, that just makes me bullish, man. And it's just a built-in community that is very passionate. The Hexicans are very passionate about Richard Hart's creations, and they're going to be buying in. And there was 140 plus thousand sacrifices for PulseX. Yeah. As there was only 40,000-ish for PulseChain. So that just shows when these guys see the gains coming from the layer one, I believe PulseX is going to be bullish as well, but they are going to say, we need some of that. And those 140,000 people are going to be fighting for positions to get into PulseChain. The green candles are going to be insane, in my opinion. The FOMO is going to kick in to a new level, and man, my bags are packed, man. I'm excited. I know a lot of guys, like even me and you, who look for micro caps. We're kind of getting ready for PulseChain. Like we're kind of clearing out our portfolios a little bit, our wallets, just like taking profit and like, let's get ready for PulseChain. Obviously, if something game changing comes about, we're gonna get these gains. But right now, we're focused on PulseChain. This guy right here, Rekt, is Hex BNB or ETH?
Hex is on ETH, so you can go to Uniswap and it's on Ethereum. Just type in Hex, and then you'll see it pop up on there.
We have RB Dex. I don't even know what currency that is. I think, what did we say? I was like,
that's Rupa. Yeah, that's the Rupa.
The world's first AI-powered DEX aggregator launched a week ago on ETH chain, sitting around 300K market cap, list on coin market cap, and getting audited. All right, we'll check that out.
I've seen that. My only question is AI powered DEX. Are they just using AI? Like, what makes it a DEX AI? I mean, usually they use a like a chain link or Oracle to get the prices from all the other ones. Like, what makes AI in the DEX? So that'd be kind of,
yeah, we got a lot of people.
I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? Like Uniswap, like Matcha and 1inch. Is Matcha and 1inch AI? I mean, they do the same thing. So it's one of those things. It's one of those things that they might be just using AI. I would like to know. We'll look into it, get some more information. But it's kind of AI DEX aggregator. Sounds kind of weird. I'll look more into it. I'll look more into it for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for bringing it to our attention. What do we got right here? PulseChain. We are so lucky to be pre-PulseChain. B-Roots and Ian know it, and they are trying to help everyone else see it when the other influencers are willing, are waiting till they fill their bags before they talk. Absolutely, man.
Exactly you got what they're doing.
you got so many influencers that are just trying to keep it on the low, and they want to fill their bag, and you best believe they're going to be shilling harder than us. But we're letting you know,
or they do it for engagement.
Yeah,
and they don't even have. They'll talk about it. They don't even have a bag. Like they don't have no Hex. They don't have any PulseChain. They'll just talk about it for the engagement. So.
Absolutely. PulseChain, man. PulseChain, he's freaking bullish on it. Ready for PulseChain to be released. And B-Roots, I know you can't give like dates and stuff like that. Can you just give us a window of your opinion, solely your opinion, not financial advice, not even guessing, just giving your opinion of when you think, like a timeline?
I think V3, looking at the charts, V3 will be here before we know it. I would say 2 to 3 weeks, tops a month. With Hex doing what it's doing, the price is showing that it's very close. So I would say sooner than you think. And when PulseChain gets released, I would say maybe another month after that, tops 2 months. So 2 months, we'll have PulseChain, in my opinion. Unless the market does something so crazy that we didn't expect it, and Richard Hart decides to wait for the market to kind of calm down. But I don't see that. I mean, I see bullish action. This is bullish price action based off of history.
Brian Rex asked, "What's the market cap? Is it 9 billion? Because DexTool says 39 billion."
It's all different. It's all different because it all depends. Richard Hart, the OA, whoever the OA is, owns 90 to 95% of supply. So that supply, that OA has never sold any coins. It's the same thing with PulseChain. 95% of it is basically in the OA's hands. Does that scare people? Yes, it does. But the history states the OA has never sold any of those coins. So because of that, people say that should be in circulation and the market cap should be here. But other people say, well, he hasn't sold. It's just burnt. Well, it can be sold, but it hasn't sold at all. It's just sitting there. It's just like a dead wallet. So the market cap should be here. So it's all relative up to your argument. The same argument is going to be on PulseChain. You know what? Don't count it. I don't care. Don't count it on PulseChain. You know why? Because that means more excess.
Absolutely.
Because people will see a lower market cap and will buy more.
Shout out to Mouse Jr. in the chat. Also, we have a question. How to get exposure to PulseChain besides the sacrifice? Well, you got to wait for the release of PulseChain to buy in.
Yeah. One of two ways. 3 ways. And I'll be real fast with this. Hex. That's what people are buying Hex right now. Before PulseChain launches, those who either have PulseChain, PulseX, or PulseHex, which is the copy of Hex on the Ethereum, will have the ability to trade before anybody else. That's simple. You will have time to trade before anybody else, those 3 assets. So that's why you see people buying Hex right now, because they can buy Hex, and then when it's about to launch, before everyone else gets to trade, those people can trade Hex for PulseChain right away. Without anybody fighting the general public. You can do that. So that's why I said you're going to see that Hex price start going up, and people are going to start speculating because they have the ability to get in before anybody else. So that's what you see happening. The second way to do it is another ERC20 token. Every ERC20 token is getting copied over to PulseChain. So there will be a little bit of liquidity added to that coin just to start off, and trading can get going. But you can go into like a SHIB or a Chainlink or a decentral land, or whatever ERC20 you like. Make sure it has a lot of liquidity. Don't go into these small little microcaps with no liquidity, because you're probably not going to be able to get what you get out to get PulseChain. If you want to buy $10,000 of PulseChain, you're not going to buy $10,000 of freaking Lenny coin and think you're going to go on PulseChain and be able to freaking trade Lenny for PulseChain. It ain't happening. You're going to get wrecked. Yeah. So make sure you have something with a lot of liquidity. A SHIB. SHIB has lots of liquidity. Everyone knows SHIB. High liquidity ERC20 token. You buy a SHIB, and you take your P-SHIB, which is PulseX on the SHIB part, and you trade it for PulseChain. When the chain gets around, you can do that. You have the ability to do that. The third way is just hold your Ethereum. You can take your Ethereum, and when the bridge is open, you take that bridge, you take your Ethereum, and you bridge it over to PulseChain Ethereum, and you take that PulseChain Ethereum, and you buy PulseChain with it. Those are your 3 options. It seems to me the market is choosing Hex right now.
I would choose Hex. In my opinion, that's what they're doing.
So another is financial advice. Those are just some options for you.
Yeah, I chose Hex as well. We're going to do a few super chats, and then we're going to just move on to a new subject from more of the microcap space, a coin that looks to go viral. But real quick, Mark Renton, thank you for the $10 donation. X7 exchange launching on ETH, Poly. We will check that out, man. Leverage liquidity for project. We'll check it out. We got the chat super active today. We got a lot of the Hexikins and PulseKids in here, but thank you for the €10 donation or £10 donation. Wiggle. We'll check that out later. Thank you guys for those donations. But now we need to talk about a project that is taking over. Mouseworm, guys. This is a project that at first they came on Chill Tank. I saw this funky logo looking at me, and I was like, who is this funky logo? And we like good pitches on Chill Tank. We like original pitches. And this dude comes up with the full-on mouse voice, funny, charismatic, well-spoken, obviously is a mouse voice, but he was just like, man, Mouseworm. And it just stuck, man. It was it
rolls off the tongue. It's just very Mouseworm.
And who would think of that? Like, it's very original. And then we had rap songs coming out. The community started to get behind it. It pumped to like an 800K market cap. It got rejected, came back down to like 400. And then boom, when that thing broke 1 million, it broke 2 million. And now it's sitting right around 1.8 million. I'll go ahead and pull up the chart. But before I do that, we have some breaking news, B-Roots. Bitcoin broke through 25K. It hit 25,256. Got rejected right under though, but now we're sitting at 24.9.
Beast mode.
So I mean, you were saying a week, bro. I'm thinking more like today or tomorrow, in my opinion. I mean,
It can, man. Hey, Bitcoin loves to say, "Screw you, you had your chance."
Absolutely,
it could absolutely be doing that right now. 100% could be saying that right now.
Yep, exactly. All right, so let's just take a quick look at this. What do I got it on the date?
Way to heaven.
Mouseworms count money. I mean, this is just a beautiful chart right here, right? You look at it, you got 200K in liquidity. You're at a $1.7 million market cap, over 100K in volume, which is nice to see the volume starting to tick back up, guys. It's just good. Like, look at the website. That's that funky looking logo I saw. And, it's really the thing I love about it the most is just the trends that it's been starting, like just giving away money to just people that, you come in contact with your day to day, your average construction worker chilling on the streets, and you just feel obligated to just give them some money. And it's kind of starting this trend. I did it the other day. I gave 100 person to a construction worker. It's just like, I like the trend that it's starting. And then, of course, guys, you have the autism. They're doing basically a raise, an NFT launch that's going to have utility, but they're going to give 50% away to art by autistic kids. So if you guys know an autistic kid who can draw pictures, reach out to Mouseworm Jr. He'll get you dialed in, and you'll be able to sell that and give back to kids with autism. So I love that. And then he's also getting away to his holders a sapphire Rolex. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Now with this new challenge, he's got people straight up eating worms.
Oh, I did not see this.
Oh,
no.
God.
Oh.
I called him out. Chew it. Chew it, bro.
He didn't chew it. That thing is just, that worm is firm in his gut right now, bro.
And look, bro, he said, I called him out because Mouseworm challenged him. I said, none of these guys will do it. And look at that. He called me right back. I said, sorry I didn't catch what you said, Ian Heinrich, because I was mainly speaking to Jake and Henok, but I'm glad he proved me wrong, man.
I love this community, man. So this is something different I wanted to do. I really even haven't talked to you about this, Ian. I think every week we have to do a community video. Whoever has the coolest video, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on Twitter, we want to talk about that video. Here, we're going to have a segment. I'm having something built up, and it's going to be like the Mouseworm segment, community segment. So I think if I solve that, I would 100% chose that to be the winner for the week. So I do choose that one to be the winner for the week. But this goes back to the story that you made. Can I present my screen real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Actually,
no,
I'm not gonna do it right now. Let me make sure I can find it real quick.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and look it up.
I don't want to be doing
shout out to Cryptic Life for the $5 donation. Gold one is under $1 million market cap. Earn your own yield. Well, check it out. I've heard of Gold one before. Suki is here too. We got the Suki community in the house.
There it is. Let me know if you can hear this.
AI. All right.
I picked this one to be a good video because it shows the start of Mouseworm, in my opinion. People were in it, but I think this was a true video that shows the start of Mouseworm, and I like it with the music behind it. So present, share screen, bam. Bam. Mouseworm. Let me know if you can hear. Can you hear this?
No.
Can you not hear the voice, the sounding of it?
No, sir. Nope.
How do I
chat? Maybe it's just me. Chat, can you guys hear anything? Do you guys hear anything? Chat. Mouse Jr. Eat the worm. Love you all. Love you too, Mouse Jr.
So here, Ian, I will message you. I'm going to message you, and you bring it up because I think only you can do the sound on Twitter. So take that video and play that.
Did you message me on Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter.
Okay.
Eat the worm.
Eat the worm. All right, let's see.
That's going to become a viral thing. I have a feeling people are going to start eating worms now.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let me share my screen here, and we will see if this works.
I think only you can play.
We got so many tabs open, guys. We got to get rid of these tabs. All right, let's see. Let's pull up. I got the mute off.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Well,
make it bigger.
It's Mouse Jr. And we launched 2 days ago. We're sitting at about $550,000 market cap with zero advertising costs, zero influencers, zero callers, all community driven. Do you have questions? I have answers.
What's the ticker symbol?
Go look. It's easy. It's Mouseworm.
I like the dramatic music.
Yeah.
Gives away hundreds and hundreds of dollars every day to strangers on the street.
I don't even think you can keep it in.
Mouseworm buys back daily and then replenishes the marketing wallet with his own funds every day.
What do you mean your own funds? Like the dev funds? Dude,
My
this
money.
thing's going.
My money.
My money.
All the
Bro,
funds
this
for
thing-
the never-ending trail baby.
We're just laughing, bro. Wow.
That was the beginning of Mouseworm, man.
Wow.
So that's a good video.
Dude, I gotta retweet that right now, dude. That just got retweeted. Like,
Yeah,
that,
gets a retweet.
that was powerful, man.
It
Like,
is. It's like, man, that's where
where it started.
Well, my name's Mouse Jr.
Uh-oh.
My name is Mouse Jr.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
We
cool.
launched 2 days ago. We're sitting at about $550,000 market cap with zero advertising costs, zero influencers, zero callers, all community driven.
Let me see if I can turn that off because every time I just have to get out of. Yeah, it really is just one viral rap song, one cartoon episode away from just going viral. Mouseworm did announce he has the cartoon producers of Rick and Morty on it. They're going to start with 30-minute or 30-second segments. They're going to do that like once a week. And, that's an amazing start, man. And I think that's a great producer because it almost has a similar voice to some of the people on that cartoon. I've watched it a few times, but for me, mostly too, I think the rap songs are going to take off and just the community really has grabbed a hold of this. And he said, my money, buy back. And it's true.
So yeah, community. If you're a Mouseworm in the community, we want to see good videos, and we're going to pick the best one. Today we picked 2 because I didn't see the worm, but me and Ian, on Wednesdays we're going to go through Twitter, go through TikTok, find the best video, and then we're going to play it on Thursdays. Funniest video, dramatic videos, helping videos, touching videos, whatever one is the best one we feel for the week, we're going to play it. And maybe Mouse Jr. might do a giveaway every week. I haven't talked to him about that, but he liked to get that money. He liked the money back, buy that. You might want to, have a contest every week, and then it gets bigger and bigger. That's how it grows, man.
Absolutely, man. It's just cool. That's why I love Shield Tank, man, because you never know what's going to come on there. And now, Shield Tank's been around for a while. We've been doing it, so it has the reputation where new developers hear it and they come on Shield Tank, and eventually, especially in the bull market, man, we're going to get projects coming through there that explode 10x on the show. Like when we first started, we've had a few projects that like right as the devs talking, I think 10x is like,
yeah.
And I think that's going to become a lot more, it's just going to get a lot more crazy in the bull market. Let's just say that. We got Eddie Serrano. Ian, when are we training, man? Well, come down to Florida or Colorado and we get that work, bro. Yeah, man. Oh, Mouseworm said, I'm buying back right now. Let's go. Let me look at the chart. Did he buy back right now? 0.069. 0.069.
Buy back. And Hex is pumping. And Hex is pumping. And Hex is pumping. 0.56.
Let's
I think
go.
people are starting to see it. People are starting to realize PulseChain is right around the corner.
Well,
and Mouseworm, before you know it, Mouseworm be a $10 million market cap.
Absolutely.
You never know, man. Just keep going.
Mouseworm on PulseChain. Yeah, PulseChain, you know what's up. All right, man. So with Eddie says, "What's good, B Roots?"
My dude, man.
I think too, because a lot of people are here for some alpha plays. Now, if you were on the AMA and you heard about Bend is basically you can liquidate your NFTs without selling them. You can borrow against it. You makes it more liquid. What did you say? It's similar to the
Aave of NFTs. Aave of NFTs. It allows you basically right now when you have an NFT, the only way to sell it is literally someone has to be willing to buy it. And that's why it's so hard. You got exchanges, you got dexes on coins, on ERC20s, but you're always able to swap something. You might even get rugged as long as there's liquidity and it's not the liquidity is not pooled. You can actually swap that for some type of asset back. Whether it's you started with 1 ETH and you were able to get 0.01 ETH, well, that's better than nothing. In NFTs, you can't do that. So that's short term. So what Bend allows you to do is actually take loans out against your NFTs. So when you get that Mouseworm autism NFT, and you're like, I need money, but I don't want to get rid of my Mouseworm autism NFT. I want to still hold it. I can take a loan out against it. And then I can, pay my bills, take that loan, I get that money back, and I still own that NFT. Instead of me selling that one of 100 NFTs and gives it to somebody else's hands, and you either have to buy it back a whole lot higher, or you might not even be able a chance to get it buy it back. So it's one of those things. If you very cherish your NFT, if you really like your NFT, BendDAO is the ability to hold your NFT but still get money and value from it.
And that's a game changer because you got this good NFT, but you're like, hey, there's new, especially in the bull market. Hey, this new project came out, this new NFT project. They're minting NFTs. I need to buy that. I just spent 5 ETH on this the next Bored Ape Yacht Club, and it's going up. But I need some money. It's like, yo,
5 ETH. I'll take 5 ETH for a Bored Ape Yacht Club.
I'm saying the next one, bro. There's always going to be new because you got in early and you know where that thing's going. But you need some ETH. You need to ape into this new project that came on Chill Tank, so you can go to Bend and you can get, you can borrow against that. And obviously, you got to do it safely, but it just makes NFTs more liquid. And that has always been the problem, especially for people wanting to trade more. And, you have the people that just buy NFTs or people who have a lot of money that can just buy more NFTs, buy coins. But some people don't, and they want to get that good NFT. They buy it and they need some cash to keep aping into projects and or paying rent, whatever it may be. I just think it's a good idea. That's why I aped in. It was at a $1.2 million market cap. It's sitting right around a $14 million market cap and just under a month from when you did call that. So,
well, here's another quick thing. It's not just the small NFTs. What if it's the bigger ones like Bored Ape Yacht Club? What if your Bored Ape Yacht Club is worth $50,000? And as the bull market goes up, you take a loan on your Bored Ape Yacht Club at $50,000.
Put a down payment on your house.
The market goes up. Bored Ape Yacht Club is now worth $100,000. Guess what? You can actually pay off your loan because it's worth 2 times the amount that you took out. Or, you can sell it and then boom, boom, and then get another Bored Ape Yacht Club. Maybe you don't care about it that much. But now I can sell that Bored Ape Yacht Club, get $100,000 worth, take that, take that $50,000, get your $50,000 back, and then you have your $50,000. You take that $100,000 and buy another Bored Ape Yacht Club, and now you got 8 Bored Ape Yacht Club and $50,000. So there's ways you can trade this, but remember, there's always a downside to it too. If it goes down,
you get liquidated.
You get liquidated, and you lose your Bored Ape Yacht Club. So there's different ways. It's just pros and cons to it.
Yeah, but it gives you that option, especially for traders out there. People have a need for this. There is definitely, as NFT communities continue to grow, there's a big niche for this. So with that being said, not a meme coin, blue chip, layer one, B-Roots, drop this alpha. Make sure, hold on, we need 5 more likes.
How many likes we got? How many likes we got?
I don't know how to check on there. I got to check on my phone.
Well, you got to go on Twitter. Yeah, I guess you can go on your phone too.
Let's see here. The Crypto Kings are live, taking over. 113 people in here right now. We got, man, I know there's a way to look.
Well, you go bring up YouTube. Just put it on the side, or put it on mute.
Okay. I know that we have 48 likes. So let's get to 60 likes. We can do 60 likes. We got 111 people in here currently. If you guys want to hear this alpha, the last alpha that B-Roots dropped on a non-meme coin, it did a 14x in the past month. So if you guys, and what was the bet? Just tell them the bet, and then we'll see. If
my bet is straight up. I just made it because I believe it. This coin will give me more gains than any Solana holder starting today for the next 2 years. You're so bullish on Solana. I am confident that when I put my money into this coin, I put mid 5 figures into this coin. I am willing to bet that I will get more X's than the Solana holder at the price starting right now. That's simple. It's that simple. That's all there is to it.
All right, we got 54 likes. We need 6.
Get it to 60.
More.
Get it to 60.
Get it to 60 likes, friends. The family needs to like that button and smash the likes because we are going to drop this. And I aped in hard. And I aped in hard to Hex too. And I think that was a huge alpha drop that you can swap. That's probably going to be the fastest way to buy PulseChain when it's released.
Well, right now that is the best. Is the fastest? Is it the best? Well, we'll never know because
we'll know soon.
Yeah, we'll know soon. But the market seems to say that's a safe bet.
All right, we're over. We got 67 likes. We blew past it. People are ready.
All right, let me share my screen and switch over.
What's LKT?
Locker token.
Oh, yep.
Bro, I went to my first hockey game last week. That shit was. I'm ready to go again. I'm ready to go again. Locker token, and I think Locker token's taking over on the sports world. That's the thing. I like what Locker token's doing. They are basically bringing data. Let's just say data, in short, to all of sports, and it's not just hockey. So that's the one thing. Like MRI and NFC. Like I like the MRI and MFC, but they kind of limit to themselves to the MMA world.
Which
Locker,
is not huge.
Yeah, which is not huge. Yeah. It can get one of the biggest sports. I do think it's growing and getting.
Mouseworm, 69 likes. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. The Locker token is not just concentrating on. Well, they concentrate on hockey because that's where that's their bread and butter. But the goal is actually to spread it out, and that mind of thinking is where I was like, you know what? Kind of been sleeping on this project and I'm ready to go. And I put a small little position, nothing crazy, but a nice, good cushion position that if this thing does 100,000x, I'll be like, hell yeah, that was a very great move for me. And that thing's sitting at a $2 million market cap. So their vision is massive compared to $2 million market cap. It's just stupid. So, and I went to my first hockey game. It was fun. I am going again too. Texted my wife the other day, said we're going again. That's fun.
Absolutely.
So, let me share my screen, and I gotta bring up my Google Chrome because I don't want to show you guys any of this stuff because y'all would have figured it out beforehand.
B-Root's about to be dropping the next alpha play non-meme coin, the Solana killer.
All right, share the screen.
The chat's going crazy, bro. The chat's going crazy.
Actually, who
Give it the drum roll.
who thinks they know what it is? I want to see the chat. I want to see any guesses out there.
Can I give them like a hint?
No.
It's
okay.
under
a
you hate my hints.
Yeah, no.
My hints are too obvious.
It's under a $10 million market cap. And it is a layer 1.
It's not Hex. Someone
not
says
Hex.
it's Not Hex.
Hex is going to pump and probably still give you more gains than Solana. Yes, it will.
Not PulseChain.
PulseChain will definitely give you. Not Palm.
Is it NGN?
I don't even know what NGN is.
Chip.
I see Chip.
It's not Polygon. It's not Chip. Although we might be talking about that one more. It's not any of those.
Not every scale. All right. No one's
All
gonna figure it out. No one's figuring
Let's
it out.
go.
No one's figuring it out.
Pull it up. We got 140 people in the chat about to drop this non-meme coin play of the day, long term. Let's get it. The Solana killer.
Loop Network, in my opinion, is going to blow. So this coin right now is just chilling. It looks exactly like Solana, dude. It's just being accumulated. They're accumulating this since April of 2022. It ain't dropping like charts do and just dies out. It's just chilling. It is 53% away from its all-time high, and it's all the way up 13%, 1,300% since its low in May of 2022. $100,000 in volume. The market cap will always show like this, and the reason why is because this number right here. They burned 20 million tokens, so it really has a supply of 180 million tokens. And this is Loop Network. Their branding, in my opinion, is on point. Super scalable, blockchain, powerful DeFi platform. Audited by Certic, tech rate. It's on exchanges right now. Nobody's talking about this. Here is the key. The marketing. Mainnet is already live, but there's this right here. This is what's going to really, it's kind of what Solana did back in the day when they were a $5 million market cap. Once again, crypto is cyclical. So high risk, high reward. I would say more like medium risk, high reward. 1 second block transactions, 150,000 transactions per second. It is labeled the fastest blockchain per second amongst all existing blockchains. Narrative marketing. That simple. The community is growing. I went into Telegram, and for about a couple of weeks, I've just been watching to see if the talk stops. It doesn't. It's continuously conversation going on in this thing. This is a $6 million market cap layer 1 that the chart is showing you that is being accumulated. It ain't going back down here. It tried during all the FTX, during all the crash. Remember the crash in June 13th? It didn't create a lower low. It went up. It went even higher after that. And then FTX happened, and it didn't create a lower low from that. Now it's on its way. So when I see that, when all the marketing and the narrative plays, I'm like, yo, this thing. Why should you buy Loop Network? This is not my financial advice. This is their marketing. So don't look to me saying why you should buy it. I'm just reading what they're saying. 150,000 transactions per second with 1 second block transactions. Audited by Certic, RD auditors, and tech rate. It's already live. The mainnet is already live, up and going. Using proof of stake and authority at the same time. Cheapest gas fees, near zero gas fees. Very ecosystem for trade.
Very safe ecosystem.
Very safe, sorry. And then the next part, super scalable blockchain, powerful DeFi platform. Loop Network is all about making a safe place to trade, audited, and 150K per second. So I have a feeling this thing is going to kind of like creep up. And then people see what's the fastest blockchain, and this happens. And then one person talks about it, and then boom. If you go on YouTube, there were a lot of people talking about this. If you saw my interview with Corey Costa yesterday, he is where I saw this from. So I said on the interview yesterday, there's a video that I saw that I was going to ape into, and I'm going to start talking about. And he figured it out. We got off screen, and we talked about it some more. So these are one of those things where you're like, hey, do I buy Solana because everybody and their mom's talking about it and we get our nice little 25, 50x from it? Or you buy that $6 million market cap that can get to a $1 billion, $5 billion market cap, because most layer ones do go that high. Majority of them do. So when you have that ability to do that, and it's already marking mainnet, they are the fastest blockchain per second, and the mainnet is live. In my opinion, the price will go up. So therefore, I ate. So there's a bet out there. Loop Network gains versus Solana gains. I will put the bet out there, however much you want to bet. It's up there for 24 hours. There it is. Nobody's taking that bet, though. No one's going to take that bet.
There you have it, guys. And Beards, tell them, where can you buy us?
You can buy it on MEXC. You can buy it on Bitmark. Let's see here. You can actually buy it on PancakeSwap because it is multi-chain. But I do not. When I buy my layer ones, I usually buy them from the exchange or the actual swap itself. So I'm buying mine off of MEXC, and that's where the most volume is traded. That's where the most coins that you can get for your bang for your buck. But you got to remember, peeps, people have been accumulating this for almost a year now. There's very little on the market.
Supply shock?
Supply shock.
All right, guys, there you have it. Loop Network. It is one of those plays. Now, is this going on your coins to 2 million, or is this separate?
No, the reason why, because I want to keep, like, there are coins I want to, but I picked my my coins for 30,000. I don't go over 30,000 for what I put in. So I would have to take profits in a coin that I don't want to take profits yet because it's too early. The last thing I want to do in this challenge is overtrade it. When I overtrade it, one goes up, and then I'm like, man, I shouldn't have done that. What I'm trying to teach is, hey, I'm just going to hold. And when I see crazy gains, then I'll take out and put it into something else. Now, if Loop Network is still sitting at $6 million market cap and Ben Dow does another 10x from here, I'm probably going to take some profit out of that, maybe 10,000 out of that, and throw it into Loop Network. So I'll let you know at that time. But what I did do, I'll be upfront with my portfolio. My Locker token, I bought Locker token. I took a slight loss in my Mellow Studios. That wasn't pumping. This whole time, it hasn't been pumping. It's just been sitting there. That's not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either. And I saw the opportunity in Locker token when I saw how the Dallas Stars, how many people were in that stadium. I didn't think it would sell out. It was a sold out stadium, and people were telling, yeah, this is like this every single game. And I'm like, really? And I just didn't realize how popular hockey was. And then I started doing some more research on Locker token, and I said, I'm more bullish on Locker token than I am on Mellow Studio. So I took a loss on Mellow Studio and put it into Locker token. That's the only coin that I've done that swap on.
Right.
But yes, I would love to put money into a couple more projects. However, I don't want to do it now just because I haven't had enough gains in coins to want to do that.
Absolutely, man. Well, we're coming to the end of the show, an hour and 15 minutes. We dropped TA, talked about market conditions, talked about Hex, PulseChain, Mouseworm, Kingdom. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Always give us suggestions because we love to bring the community, the family, what they want to hear. the most value that we can bring to you guys. Shout out to all the people that did the super chats for the donations to the show. And we'll be live tomorrow on Shill Tank with a surprise special guest. So stay tuned for that. That'll be getting announced pretty soon. And man, is there anything else, B-Roots? Just give your concluding statements.
Yeah, man. We're at the levels where I said we'd be at. I've told you about Hex. I've told you about PulseChain. I do think those are going to be right now the biggest plays, the biggest gainers, because I don't see anything big coming out yet. It's kind of the same old coins. So prepare yourself. Get ready. Have a plan to go in, but also have a plan to go out. Nobody will tell you this. No influencers give you a plan to go out. They just show you the coin. They show you the coin. We're the only ones telling you have a plan to go out. So they can call you a pump and over. They can call you this. You can see the drama. Erase the noise. Erase the noise. All I'm going to say is have a plan to go in, have a plan to go out, and be ready to win. You don't have many chances left. Take advantage of this one.
Absolutely, guys. And if you're shilling your coins like crazy and you didn't get talked about, well, guess what? We have a show designed, a free platform where you can come on and show your projects tomorrow at Shill Tank. It will be at 11 a.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys show up. Bring your community, though, because we get excited. When numbers spike up 50 to 100 when someone talks, I get excited. B-Roots gets excited because that means the community is there and they are strong. They all showed up. They're all ready to freaking emoji like crazy and show us that their community is trying to take over and gains will be made.
One last thing. Please hit the subscribe button. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. It allows more people to come in. It allows our community to get bigger. It allows people to get smarter. That's simple. So we don't have that bad as a bear market as the last one. So hit the subscribe button. It helps the algorithm. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything.
Absolutely, guys. Shout out for the super chat. I don't even know what kind of money that is. Mouseworm Jr. Expect Mouseworm. LOL. 10 mil. Take a little profit. That's right, guys.
That's right. He's going to buy it back, too. Buy back. So take your profits at 10 mil if he wants to. Buy it back. He's going to buy it back.
You literally have the dev telling you to take profit. That shows what kind of developer Mouseworm is. He knows you guys are in it to make money. He is trying to push a trend to give back to the communities, give back to autistic children, give back to his holders of Sapphire freaking Rolex coming soon. So stay tuned for those NFTs. And thank you guys, as always, tuning into the Crypto King Show. And stay tuned for that Shill Tank tweet. And make sure you guys hit the reminder on that tweet. And let's have another amazing day of Shill Tank. Looking for 1,000x gem. We're looking for game changers. Bring the game changers, please, not the junk ones. We're going to be meaner tomorrow. So game changers only. We'll see you on the next episode. Out.
So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they got to let your crypto king showing you how to invest to live your dreams. So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green.